Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne podcast. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas, here to bring you another jam-packed session, if you want to call it, on a Saturday morning. It is March 27th. The King is fully awake and alert, and boy, this episode is going to be a doozy. Let's just say that. So many things dropped in the world of movie and TV entertainment within the last week. Plus, we got episode 2 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I can't wait to dive into that and express my highlights of the show and the Marvel spoiler rundown. So be warned, pretty much anything that comes out of my mouth will be spoilery, but don't worry, I'll put that sign in the corner of the screen so you guys will be warned. And holy crap, and I just watched probably a damn good movie that you could probably watch that you need to check out, but that'll also be spoilers, so be warned there as well. Let me take a sip of my coffee because, you know, the King needs to have a sip of his world-class coffee. You know, we should trademark it, but anyways, let's kick things off. The first thing I have to talk about, which you probably know by now, is that Marvel has pushed back Black Widow. Yes, for the 5th time, maybe? I don't even know. Well, it was supposed to come out May 2021. Now it's going to be July 7th. So, did we expect that? Was it breaking news, really? No, because we're still dealing with the pandemic, COVID-19. If they want to fully utilize and get all the money in the bank, as they say, and get all the dollars, because they spent a pretty amount of penny on it, guys, they got to do so. But they also decided that they're going to have it available not only in theaters, but on Disney Plus with that premium $30 extra BS, whatever. But you know what? If you're a diehard MCU fan, you probably get it anyway. So what are my initial thoughts? Good. And we'll just have to wait a couple more months. So hopefully they don't delay it again and then we're never going to see the lights of it, right? But hey, you want to watch the MCU with all the stuff that we've been getting with WandaVision and now Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it's perfect timing. We watch that. Not even a couple weeks later, we get Black Widow. So, I don't know. I'm excited for it. Let me know in the comments section below what you guys thought. What do you think? Did you care? Did you expect Marvel to push it back like I did? Are you shocked? I don't think so. But anyways, it's newsworthy. It's something they announced, and they pushed a couple of other TV series here and there around a little bit as well. But, guys, it's the crazy world we live in, right? So, anyways, let's get rid of that. Next topic or thing I want to talk about is this Godzilla vs. Kong. That's coming out literally next week, and I can't wait to watch it and review and bring it your way. So be warned, that's going to have hell of spoilers. If you watch the trailers like I have, been going nuts, and it's a good thing that we've been going nuts because there's a reason to it. Apparently, the early feedback from people who've seen it already have kind of been positive. So we're getting good reviews, positive vibes. You know, it's hopefully better than the last one. But everybody seems to be liking it. A lot of action. Hopefully, personally, we didn't see everything in the damn trailer because that's going to really piss me off. We know there's a Mecha Godzilla because everybody's been posting these different trailers from Japan and all this shit right on here and ruining it more. My suggestion, don't watch anymore. There's only a couple days before it comes out, middle of next week. Don't do it because you're going to do yourself a disservice and like me, and I'm going to be pissed off because I've seen everything and that's going to totally suck. But it's good to see that there's positive feedback. Not like the last film that trailers look phenomenal, but it ended up turning out to be shit, right? In my personal opinion. But I can't wait to see it. I wish I could see it in the screen, big screen. But you know what? Either way, I will be watching it on HBO Max with all you guys, most likely, because here in Canada, the theaters are not still open. They might be open in the States, but not here. They're very cautious, and you got to witness it. I just hope that eventually we'll see these movies be re-released, even if it's a year or two time, that we can actually witness it and feel the experience in the theater like they're supposed to be, because a movie like that, you gotta, but I'm excited for it. Are you guys excited is the $1 million question. So that's good, positive feedback that I wanted to bring you guys here on YouTube line. The next thing is DCEU related. Apparently, there's a Zatanna live action film that's going to be still in development. Well, apparently they snagged an amazing, and you know what? From what I watched this particular movie, they snagged Emerald Fennell. She basically wrote and directed Promising Young Woman, which I watched, which I'll be reviewing in this episode as its writer. So I don't know if she's going to be directing it as well. I think she should just let her write and direct. And I can't wait to see what she's going to be doing. Me personally, based on what I saw with the movie she just did, The Promising Young Woman, I'm excited for all you DCEU fans and Zatanna fans in particular. I'm not too much familiar. All I know, she deals with magic and shit. Who she's connected to and stuff like that in DCEU, I'm not going to lie to you guys and tell you she's this person. I have no clue. But it even intrigues me more to go watch it now. Before I was like, oh no, I don't think it's going to be another Birds of Prey kind of crap that I don't even want to see. But it looks good. And, you know, like I said, as long as they get well-written script, director, writer, producer, and a good actress in the lead role, I don't know. You guys let me know. Suicide Squad, directed by James Gunn, dropped literally Friday. It was announced, I think, a day before, and it finally dropped. My initial thoughts, it was good. But again, you've got to be cautious, guys. Just because it looks good doesn't mean it's going to be good. We thought the last Suicide Squad was going to be good, and it turned out like a pile of you know what. But from what I seen, from the way I saw John Cena's character, all these other little characters, King Shark, graphics have to, special effects have to be worked a little bit there. I don't know if that's the finished product or version, but don't forget, this is just a trailer. It's not coming out till August, but it looked good. You got an idea that, yeah, they are a team. They have to go save people. They still have that chip in the back of their head that they do one wrong move, they're done. Harley Quinn apparently used to get rescued at the beginning of the film, and she's a part of it. So many new characters and teams. They look like they mesh very well. Yes, some over-the-top, unnecessary jokes here and there, but that's James Gunn. It is rated R. This was the Red Band trailer, but I really, really enjoyed it. I must say, I'm really looking forward to it. It gives us another movie from the DCEU universe, whether it's going to be a continuation or one of or whatever. We got James Gunn version of this, and I'm totally happy. Let me know your thoughts in the comment sections below. And then, of course, the last breaking news that dropped literally a couple of days ago was this little movie called Black Adam that's, you know, stars one Rocky Johnson. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, guys. He's playing Black Adam. We apparently got a couple of, I guess, roles casted in a sense. One for Black Adam, which was Dr. Fate. There's a Dr. Fate character as far as I know. Pierce Brosnan apparently is going to be the character. So, amazing casting news. He was like my James Bond guy before Daniel Craig showed up and took the mantle over from him. And I'm excited. Rock is really excited about it. A good cast, you know, of heroes and stuff like that. I can't wait to see it. It's still on track to come out December, I think, is what. There's no delays. Let's see if it's going to happen. They start to film in the next 3 weeks or so. So they're going to work magic and the Rock's behind it. Trust me, if anybody's going to get it done, it's him. I'm excited by the news. Dr. Fate, I don't know if he's supposed to be a little younger in the comic books. I have no clue. But I'm pretty sure they're going to work movie magic, and The Rock ain't going to make a shit film, to tell you the truth. And I'm excited about it. He's getting actors that will draw people from different, I guess, areas in entertainment. So if you're a Pierce Brosnan fan, you're going to watch it. If you're a wrestling fan or a Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson fan, you're going to watch the damn thing. And, you know, he's been hyping this up since, God, way before Shazam came out. You know, and a little quick thing too, Shazam, apparently Helen Mirren got, she might be the baddie of that one, but that's another little tidbit. But I'm not here to, you know, do a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know the details, but that's the casting news. So I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below, guys, on any of the topics. Are you excited for anything that I mentioned? Go in the comment section. Keep it spoiler free. And of course, respect more than anything. And let me know personally. And of course, you know, I'll read anything. Respond back if you're nice or if it makes sense. Don't be a fool. You know, there's a reason why you went to school. So basically, just talk properly, be respectful. Let me know on any of the topics from casting news for Black Adam, Shazam 2, Godzilla early reviews. What do you guys think? And of course, Black Widow being delayed. So chime in on that. Okay, now let's get into the movie review. So there's one review that I mentioned earlier, Promising Young Woman. It stars Carey Mulligan. It came out in 2020, guys. It's about an hour and 53 minutes. It's classified as a crime drama thriller, and I'll tell you right now, it checks off all the boxes. Special appearances, you had Molly Shannon, Adrian Brody, Alison Brie, Alfred Molina was in it too, which that totally surprised me. He plays a lawyer there that goes down. Jennifer Coolidge, Laverne Cox, Ali Hart, Lauren Paul, Connie Brighton, Casey, my God, Adams, I guess that's the name. But my God, a lot of people showed up in this. And I'll tell you right now, I didn't know what to expect. It's directed by, I don't want to forget this person's name because she did phenomenal. Like, I was really shocked how much I really liked it. And even the ending kind of like, are you serious? But anyways, I'll get to that. It's directed by Emerald Fennell. And I'll tell you right now, this lady deserves all the praises. I'm telling you, she put this thing well together. And Carey Mulligan, she better win an Oscar for something. But, you know, I don't follow that crap. But she totally deserves it. To give you guys a gist of what the movie was about, it's a young woman that's been traumatized by a tragic event in the past. So she decides to act on her feelings and wants to get some sort of vengeance or judgment against people who remind her of what happened in the past and who she decides to take out and not, right? So she meets Adrian Brody at the beginning, guys, and you can see her. She's like in this club, keeled over, drunk out of her mind. Of course, these bunch of goofballs, you know, some of them have different intentions, bad intentions. You know, let's hook up with this girl and shit. She looks like she's totally out of it. Adrian Brody's character is a nice guy. You think he's the coolest guy. He's like not the douchebag from the whole bunch of friends. He ends up taking her, you know, getting her a taxi cab, and you think taking her back to her house. But no, plans change. He decides to, you know, this good guy take advantage of her. And holy crap, that's the first roller coaster ride that you get slapped in the face is when you think she's out of it. And all of a sudden she comes to like she's okay. She was faking the living hell out of the situation. And off camera, I don't know if she really did a number on him or killed him or do something to make him think twice of ever treating a woman like that or taking advantage, especially when they're drunk. Holy crap. This all ties in, guys. And then you kind of meet Carey Mulligan's character. She's living at home with her parents, and something has really traumatized the shit out of her. One of her best friends went through something horrific. I think she was, in a sense, pardon the language, guys, sexually assaulted. And it was a front of a bunch of guys. She was going to become a doctor, just like, you know, Carey Mulligan's character. And then she ends up, we learn later in the film that she ends up killing herself because her reputation, you know, the guys get off scot-free and all this crap. Alfred Molina was the lawyer to this guy that she ends up meeting later on because she slowly kind of like bumps into people from her past and it's like, oh, you know this guy Al? And this guy Al is the guy who's responsible. And then she meets this new kind of like, you think an innocent guy, Ryan, which is friends with that kind of circle of people that done wrong to her friend. And then, you know, she starts to kind of, you know what? She goes and meets up with these other girls that she's very good friends with. And she said, you know what? You got to move on. Let it go. So she tries to do that. Like after years of, you know, cutting the outside world and I'm not being a doctor, I'm going to work at a coffee shop thing. She decides to, you know what? I'm going to try it. So like an hour into the film, she does do so. She meets this guy. She kind of gives him a chance. They kind of like fall for each other. And then out of the blue, she played a nasty trick on one of the girls that this guy is getting married, the wife to be getting married to. And she ends up bringing this cassette tape. Guys, holy crap. It's a tape of the incident that happened to her friend. And she watches it. And major spoilers, guys, I'll tell you right now. So it has the guy that she's involved with on there, and he's chirping in the video, and she shocked as hell. I'm getting goosebumps by just even mentioning it to you guys. And oh my God, the look on her face and the way she kind of like snaps back to her vengeance kind of mode that, hey, she's going to end up taking out whatever means necessary. She ends up going to the doctor's office because this guy has become a doctor that she's dating, like a pediatric doctor, kids. And she confronts him about the tape, and she basically tells him, don't say, where are they? If not, I'm going to send this tape, and you're going to be exposed. It's going to ruin your life. And she kind of pretty much breaks up with them, but tells him, tell me where they are. I won't, send the tape out to everybody. I just want to deal with these guys. And he's kind of like asking, what's going to happen to me? Am I going to get ratted out? What are you going to do there? And she goes, better that you don't know. So she ends up dressing up as a stripper, going over there, and she literally confronts this guy, Joe, this guy, Al, who's responsible for the incident that happened between her and her friend. And holy crap, guys, she toys with him. Like the message that she uses and the way I'm telling you, to get these creep guys earlier throughout the movie, she kind of meets up with these guys and she shows you the way she does this stuff and the way these guys act, being creepy and kind of spike your drink and give her pills and all. It's disgusting. Like, it's shameful, right? But they always get blamed, Girl, it's always the girl's fault. Maybe if she didn't drink too much, especially when she went to go see the principal and she ends up taking her daughter supposedly and gets her going that you did nothing for my friend and shit. I'm telling you, there's so many roller coasters, rides up and down in this film, emotional roller coaster rides. It's phenomenal. Like, it's done well, but there's a purpose to the madness to lead you up to where I'm back. They're at this cabin, this bachelor party. She ends up going in and she ends up giving everybody a drink and she spiked it. So they're pretty much wasted and out of commission. He tells the guy who she wants to go after, Al, who she confronts him, we got to go upstairs. That's the only way I get paid. And he doesn't want to, but he ends up going upstairs with her. Meanwhile, the guys are all knocked out there. This guy is helpless. He is now handcuffed to the damn bed. And that's when she kind of reveals, oh, my name is Nina. That's her best friend's name. And this guy goes, Nina, whatever. And this guy clues in, like, what are you talking about? No, you're not. And he thinks, oh, his buddy Joe's up to playing these crazy ass tricks, right? And that's where she kind of reveals that she was my friend and all the details. And tell me, what did you do? And he didn't want to admit it there. And then, oh my God, his hand gets like really, she was going to carve her name on his chest as a reminder since she didn't want to remember her name and not acknowledge it. Holy crap. And then there's like a mini like struggle. He gets his hand free. I don't know how the hell he did it, but he did it. He ends up, I swear to God, I didn't see this coming. I thought she was going to do her thing, possibly maybe kill him and then leave because her car's outside and all this crap, right? No, he ends up smothering her to death, grabs a pillow and puts it over her face and suffocates her. She dies. Like, I didn't expect that, but she legit dead. He ends up getting found by his friend Joe the next morning, handcuffed, and he's all like freaked out that there's a dead body. The buddy didn't want to believe it, and then he ended up like, you did kill her. Like, what the hell? And then what does he do? Does what he did how many years ago is cover it up and save his ass. So they end up going to the wedding later on, and that's where her ex or ex-boyfriend that she was dating ends up going to. And as the ceremony's finished and stuff like that, you see the guy getting a text message from her. Well, she's dead. How the hell is that possible? I don't know. Maybe there's a delay or some shit. Anyways, they burn her body and shit to burn the evidence. So that's another holy shit moment. So that's what I'm wondering. How the hell is she still alive? But she's not alive. Trust me. She's smart. Anyway, so she's living on Necklace Clue to where she used to work at the coffee shop. She ends up sending that tape to the lawyer. Just in case I go missing, here's the tape. She sends the message to the guy saying, listen, I hope you're enjoying the wedding. The cops show up, guys, and they arrest everybody in sight. And that's how the movie ends. And I'm like, are you kidding me, man? And he goes, oh, love, Nina and her. And I'm like, are you kidding me? But it ended like that. And I'm like, damn, I didn't expect it to finish that way, but it did. And I loved it. An hour and 35 minutes. I was glued to my TV watching it. And I'm pretty sure you guys will be glued to your set too. Go check it out for yourself. If you already made it this far, most likely, yeah, they heard everything what my highlights were of why you should watch the damn thing. If not, go in the comment section below. Try not to spoil things too much, guys, okay? I know I ruined it pretty much for all you guys if you haven't seen it, but, you know, be warned. That's why there's a spoiler thing in the corner. When I do my reviews, they are spoiler filled, and I give you an idea of what I thought on them, you know. But if you do watch this portion, fast forward it so you don't hear me ruin it for you. Come back in the comment section and give me your thoughts on it. Do you agree with me? I highly recommend you check. Carey Mulligan better win something at it, and the director of the film herself, Emerald Fennell. Wow, like I didn't expect it to be that good. It is everything that people are praising it to be and more. So go check it out for yourself. Okay, guys, my last thing before I get out of here, I got to talk about this little show called Falcon and the Winter Soldier, episode 2. It was good. I'm telling you, I liked it a lot better than the first episode, but now it's starting to get into the mix, right? But it is cool. We finally got that interaction we wanted, the Bucky and Falcon interaction, Mr. Wilson himself and Bucky Barnes. Like the way they kind of got met together there and how they had to pretty much, he was going on a mission. He's kind of like, you can see there's a little bit of resentment of who the new Captain America is, and you find out that Bucky is a little angry at Sam for giving up the shield because Cap gave him the shield. And by doing so, he was wrong about him. They had a therapy session. So that therapy session that you guys seen in the trailer, guys, that's what it was. And they're having that staring contest, which was phenomenal. It was funny as hell. But you got the severity of the situation. That, I guess, truck scene that you see the Falcon kind of like jump from truck to truck and go underneath and all that crap, and the Winter Soldier, that was phenomenal. That was like movie level greatness. Spent their money there, let's just say that. From him, Bucky doesn't like the Red Wing. They wind up going to a factory first, guys, some abandoned place in the middle of nowhere. Discovered that this rebel rogue team that has superpowers, super soldiers, just like Bucky and Captain America was, are hijacking medical supplies for some reason from someone we don't know just yet. U.S. agent, I'm not going to call him Cap because there's only one Captain America in my books. He ends up, he shows up pretty much and he saves their asses. Let's just say that. They look like they were going to lose and get their asses handed to them, but he ends up helping them up. That's when we finally you can see Falcon and Bucky walking on the road after they lost Red Wing, because Bucky hates Red Wing, so he lost, it got destroyed. He goes, you're not sad about it? No, I goes, no, you're not. So they're kind of like a little bickering here and there. That's the buddy cop angle, guys. And then who drives along? U.S. agent with his little partner in crime, his own Sam Wilson, let's just say that. And they're hesitant in getting in there, and they can kind of, like, you can see where they're butting heads and all that crap. And he's just saying, listen, I just want to be the best version of Captain America, my own version, not Steve. I can never replace him. And at the beginning of the episode, we see that whole football stadium celebration, sit-down interview shit that we actually learn about U.S. agent himself. I think his name is John Walker, if I'm not mistaken, guys. And you kind of got a little bit behind the scenes and what he's about a little bit, briefly. But I still don't trust the guy, 100% I don't. So anyways, so Sam and Bucky end up going their way. They go their own way. They get into trouble. Somehow, some way, Bucky ends up taking them to go see an old friend, a forgotten super soldier, black super soldier. I guess from when Steve and him were around, and that Bucky apparently lost his arm too. So that's a little bit backstory there. I'm thinking that was probably the original Falcon or the black Captain America that they buried, and he ended up going to jail for 30 years, man. For that was his reward, he said. So he has a little resentment, but holy shit, that scene was so intense. And then to go outside and to kind of be pulled over by cops, like as you're walking, because they're having a little argument. Racial tensions, like that was damn real. I'm getting goosebumps from it. Holy shit. Like it finally gave maybe the rest of people like me and the guys like whatever the hell that, you know, the world that they live in, the fear, like, you know, at any time, just for walking down the street, you can get arrested, and you don't have the same privilege as we do because of the color of our skin, is ridiculous. But Bucky ends up going to get tossed in jail because he broke his, he had to go see his shrink or something, and that was the, I guess, the deal between him and the government. If you're going to stay out of jail, you got to go see this shrink and do so he doesn't. Gets tossed in jail. Sam ends up going there himself later on. You find out that he's getting bail, and the reason why he's getting out of bail is because the new Captain America US agent wants to work with him, so he's pulling strings to get him out. So they get out, and basically they have a nice little powwow discussion on the outside saying, listen, it's not a good idea to work with us because our hands are not handcuffed like you guys. And Cap goes, fine, just stay out of my way. So what do Bucky and Falcon decide that they got to do? They got to get some answers. And when they heard, I guess, we people or my people or whatever the hell from talking to, I think his name was, is it Vincent? I'm not too sure. The forgotten black Captain America guy, that you know, soldier, that's what I'm calling, because I think that's what they're alluding to. That kind of refers to Hydra. So they're thinking, okay, who knows Hydra well or worked for Hydra that is in some sort of high security prison? Come on, guys. Nemo. Baron Zemo. So that's where they end up going at the end of the episode, and that's where we're left off. So they're headed off to go talk to this guy to see what information he has to give them so they can track down the sources and stop these super soldiers from going down. So it looks good. It's getting very interesting, very fast, very complicated, which is good. It's layer upon layer. Reminds me a little bit of Super Soldier. Captain America, the Winter Soldier, the second one, guys. I can't even speak properly. And I can't wait to see where it goes. And I'm loving it. There's only 4 more episodes left. It's going to be bananas and crazy. But a lot of name dropping, good ties. I love the backstory. It's going to be good. So whatever happens at the end, if Sam's going to get back his shield, is the U.S. agent going to be bad? I don't know yet at this point. You know, haven't followed the comic books or any of the storylines, but I'm sure Kevin Feige is plucking here and there, left, right, and center from the comic book source materials and stuff like that to give us the best 6-episode series on Disney+. So there you go, guys. Those are my spoiler-filled highlight Marvel spoiler rundown moments. You guys go in the comment section below. Let me know what's your thoughts. Did you like it? Did you like it better than the first one? Is it on par on the first? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below. I can't wait to see the next one. So there you go. So, okay, guys. I guess with that, that brings me to the end of this podcast episode right here on, you know, YouTube land or on the Movie Throne. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Comments on anything that you guys seen in this video. And, of course, most importantly, guys, before I let you go, like, share, and subscribe. Check out our other content. Follow us if you haven't hit that notification bell. Check out our other YouTube channel. And especially, this is a game changer in a sense. Podcast Outlaws is coming soon. Well, actually, April Fool's Day is when everything's going to kick off. We got new content, new shows, new look, still same attitude. A new member will be joining our team, so that's going to be phenomenal. So that's going to be in 2 weeks' time, but there's going to be the confessional sessions that will be next Friday, along with Season 2 of myself and the Doc as we tackle the $1 million questions on the face of this earth. So anyways, we got the guts to do it. Show up for that next week. And of course, new episodes of what? The Movie Throne as well. Content, you name it, the works. You know where to find us. Go check out our Instagram pages. Everything will be on there. You want questions, particularly for yourself, there's a special Instagram page that I created for all you guys at ThroneNation_QC. So that's specifically for you guys. If not, just look us up. Our link is in our bio on every YouTube channel that we have on the face of the earth. And I can't wait to see you guys next time. So until then, be the hell good. Stay off the King's Throne. And I'll see you guys next week with another new episode of The Movie Throne. Take it easy, guys. Enjoy your Saturday.